Hi there. Um, I know you just looked at that image and you might have felt betrayed by me saying that that game should be on the Wii U. But hear me out. Hear me out. And I think the whole series for Five Nights at Freddy's could work very well on the Wii U, but I'm going to focus solely on the first game. On the first game and only the first game. And here's my explanation. Now, I know people seen that title and like, some people saw that title and were like, no, that can absolutely not happen. I will not allow it. And I know a couple other people saw Five Nights at Freddy's. What is this about Five Nights at Freddy's in the Wii U? It's not coming to the Wii U, at least as far as I know, so this is just my thought on how it could work. And trust me, this video is going to be very quick, but once you hear my explanation, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about and where I'm going with this. Firstly, Five Nights at Freddy's is a game that would definitely work very well with two screens. And here is why. Firstly, well, there's two ways they can do this. There's two ways they can do this that will work out very well. First method is to have both screens displayed at the same time, where you have your camera going here on your gamepad, and then on your television screen you have like your office space going on at the same time. But that would require your camera to constantly be open and would be a power drain and suck the power out and kill it quicker. So that method probably wouldn't be the best way to go. But there's another option where you can simply have your television screen, like I said, be your office, be your main screen. And then when you choose to switch to your camera, you have to face your gamepad and use your stylus or your hand to touch the different cameras to see the different rooms on your gamepad. Then you just simply swipe it back up and you're back to your main screen. When this is going on, your main screen is darkened. Not completely closed, but darkened to the point where you can barely see anything. And when you swipe back up, it's just a black screen here until you swipe it back down to open the cameras again. And then, with that, with the doors, you would set the lights to the bumpers and the doors to the triggers. It actually would work. Because at this point, you actually have to actively look down and then look up. Look down and look up. Like you look down, you swipe down, do your touching with your camera, look back up, make sure nobody's coming, check your doors and stuff, and get back to it. It would make you actually physically more active in the game than any other way possible. And it would probably draw you more into it. Now with the latter games like Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where you have to constantly wind up the music box for the marionette, that could simply be thrown on one of the analogs. You just take it, rotate it slightly, and then you're done. Or just touch it on the screen and you're done. With Five Nights at Freddy's 3, where you jump on to where you have now the two sides to work with, you could literally just have all that down here. You just click on one side, because I think Five Nights at Freddy's 3 happens in real time anyway, so that game in particular, you wouldn't necessarily have to worry about power consumption. You just have to worry about what's going on around you. So that literally, you could just put the menus down on the gamepad screen and still use your main screen and use the analog sticks to look around. Still use your main screen to see what's going on, where you have to actively be doing stuff on here and then looking up while you're doing it to make sure that you are still good to go. It's as simple as that. And it would be fun. At least in my mind it would be fun. I mean, I guess a lot of people would be kind of pissed because it's on the Wii U, and I think honestly the concept of the game fits the gamepad pretty well. It will work out very well. And I think Scott Cawthon would do it if he had the incentive, if he felt people were interested in doing it. He probably would put it on the console. I mean, it's not like He hasn't put Five Nights at Freddy's on mobile touchscreen devices. Wii U has a touchscreen controller. Do the math. That's all I'm saying. You don't have to like the idea, and I feel like people are probably going to be like wanting to scold me for this, because it's just like that game series just had such a bad rep. I mean, I'm kind of interested in the lore of it. I don't really want to play the games myself, but the lore is awesome to me. But if it was on the Wii U, I'd probably play it that way, because I would want to be able to actually actively do everything. Whereas you get it on PC, it's not so much active doing it, and I don't want to put it on my phone. I really don't want to put it on my phone, so I was just like, no, I'm not. I'm not putting it on my phone. But yeah, that's really just that idea for Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I just feel like I'm going to get reamed for this video. But that's it. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you were open-minded enough to listen to the whole thing and not just click the dislike because you saw Five Nights at Freddy's and Wii U. Thank you very much for your time listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out. I don't know why I was still holding my stylus.